Hey everybody, it's Lear from Lear Gaming, and in today's Baldurs Gate 3 guide, we're going to be looking at the Transmutation School Subclass for the Wizard. And if you like manipulating matter, well, this might be the subclass for you. In the guide, we're going to cover features at level 1 of character creation, including ability recommendations. We're going to give you a full level 2 to 12 breakdown and show you all the spells available as you level. I'll give you general equipment recommendations and my thoughts on multiclassing as a wizard. You can use the timestamps below to jump to the areas that most interest you, and remember to drop a like and leave a comment below of your thoughts, feedback, and questions. And now, without further ado, let's check out the Transmutation School Wizard. Guys, here we are at level 1. It's important to note that you are going to have a primary ability of intelligence. You're going to have the saving throw proficiencies in intelligence and wisdom, and your hit die is a measly 1d6 hit points. Additionally, you only have proficiencies in daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaves, and light crossbows. Now, you do not get to pick your subclass at level 1, but you do get to pick 3 different cantrips, 6 different level 1 spells. You'll get the action Arcane Recovery, which lets you replenish spell slots while out of combat. Do note you cannot restore spell slots that are above 5th level. This uses Arcane Recovery charges. And you are going to go ahead and receive 2 level 1 spell slots. As far as spell choices, here are the following cantrips you can choose from. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read the descriptors of the spells. And here's the full list of level 1 spells you get access to. Once again, feel free to pause the video if you want to read the descriptors of the spell. Now when it comes to ability points, I recommend 8 Strength, 14 Dexterity, 15 Constitution. Do check out the feat section at level 4 for my recommendations why I like 15 Constitution here. 17 Intelligence, and I recommend doing the Hag quest rather. And if you support her and help her out, you can get your Intelligence bumped to 18, which will let you much more easily get 20 Intelligence. This will also allow you to get 10 Wisdom and 10 Charisma. Alright, at level 2 you get to pick your Transmutation subclass. You're going to gain another level 1 spell slot. You're going to get Transmutation Savant. When learning transmutation spells from scrolls, they're going to cost half as much, becoming 25 gold pieces per spell slot, or rather spell level. Now it is important to note that this is unique to the wizard. Wizards can find any scroll in the game, basically memorize the spell from the scroll, and so that you can permanently pick it as one of your prepared spells. It does cost money though, and this lets the ones from that are transmutation-like be cheaper. You're also going to get experimental alchemy. You can brew 2 alchemical solutions instead of 1 when combining extracts if you succeed a DC 15 medicine check. So obviously make sure you have the medicine skill, and this just lets you get more potions. In turn, saves you money and lets you spam potions of varying types much more quickly. You're also going to get to prepare 5 spells, and you're going to pick 2 more level 1 spells. At level 3, you're going to gain 1 more level 1 spell slot. You're going to get 2 level 2 spell slots, and you're going to be able to prepare 6 spells, and then you will get to pick 2 more spells. But now you can also pick level 2 spells. Here they are for your review. At level 4, you're going to pick 1 more level 2 spell slot. You're going to add an extra cantrip, 2 more spells. You get to prepare a total of 7 spells, and then you get to choose your feat. Now for wizards, ability improvement to get your... Now for wizards, ability improvement is great to get your intelligence to 20. And you're so reliant on spellcasting that I also highly recommend Warcaster. What Warcaster will let you do is you're going to gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration spells. Anytime you take damage, you're going to have to make a saving throw or lose concentration, so that's really good. I also recommend Resilient here and picking Constitution. This will give you +1 to Constitution, getting that to 16. But now you're going to have proficiency in saving throws for Constitution, making it even less likely that you're going to break concentration when you get damaged. You also can't go wrong with Spell Sniper, because the number you need to roll to critical hit with spell is now reduced by 1. So instead of 20, it's now 19. You can also get this effect and it will stack on gear. And then the final one that you can consider is Elemental Adept. So you can pick an element if you want to really focus in on one, like fire or lightning, for example. And your spells ignore resistance to a damage type of that choice. Also, when you roll damage, you cannot roll a 1, so it'll increase your damage in some situations significantly. At level 5, you're going to get 2 level 3 spell slots. You're going to be able to prepare 9 spells, and you can pick 2 more spells. Now you have access to all the level 3 spells. Here is a list for you to review. Alright, at level 6, you're going to get another level 3 spell slot. You're going to get Transmuter's Stone, rather. It's a class action. Store some of your transmutate magic in a small stone. A creature carrying the stone gains a benefit of your choice. Once you have created a stone, you need to cast a transmutation spell of level 1 or higher, or take a long rest before you can create another one. You can prepare 10 spells, and then you get to pick 2 more level 3 spells. And here's what it looks like when you select the Transmuter Stone. When you click on it, here's the options. So for example, there's Constitution. You're going to create a stone that grants a carrier proficiency in Constitution saving throws. Remember, you can cast this and then give it to somebody else, and it lasts until a long rest. So it's pretty powerful. You can also give Dark Vision, or give movement speed that will increase by 3 meters. Give somebody resistance to acid damage, resistance to cold damage, resistance to fire damage, resistance to lightning damage, or resistance to thunder damage. At level 7, you're going to get a level 4 spell slot. You can prepare 11 spells. You can pick 2 more spells, and now you have access to level 4 spells. Here they are for you to check out. At level 8, you're going to get another level 4 spell slot. You can prepare 12 spells. You can pick 2 more spells. And you're going to pick your second feat. At level 9, you're going to get a level 4 spell slot, 1 level 5 spell slot. You can prepare 13 spells, and then you can pick 2 more spells with access to level 5 spells now. At level 10, you're going to get another level 5 spell slot, and you're going to get Shape Changer. So you can transform into a blue jay, able to fly. The blue jay hits, hit points drop to 0. The target reverts to its original form. And it looks like it lasts 5 turns. It does require concentration. You can prepare 14 spells, add another cantrip, and also you can add 2 more level 5 spells or below. And in case you're curious to see what that shape change looks like, here we go. Now, I do want to point out this is a unique form. The druid does not get this transformation, but it's not very powerful. It only has 5 health. Its stats are not particularly good. And it only lasts 5 rounds, so it's not even permanent. Level 11, you're going to get a level 6 spell slot. You can prepare 15 spells, and now you get access to level 6 spells. Here they are. And then at level 12, you're going to be able to prepare 16 spells. You can pick 2 more spells. And then you're going to pick your final feat. Alright, now let's talk about equipment for the wizard. It's a little tricky here because inherently wizards, if you just go full wizard, do not get access to a lot of different equipment. You're probably going to pick a staff, maybe a basic ranged attack like a light crossbow, cloth as armor, and then support items that are going to potentially give you access to even more spells, maybe extra spell slots, maybe a little extra AC, etc. But really, your equipment diversity will come into play if you decide to multi-class. We'll talk about that. I will say right off the bat, since it's common to get a level of warrior, 1 or more, you can very easily have a wizard that has high AC because they can have heavy armor and a shield, for example, and then just any one-handed weapon that you're just going to wield for any stats or effects. This is mainly because in Baldurs Gate 3 there is no negative effect of wearing heavy armor and casting, unlike what many people are used to from, older D&D games. So you can run around in heavy armor as long as you're proficient in it to your heart's content, and then still nuke out fireballs and have a ton of AC. And that brings us to multiclassing. Now, it's important to note you get your final subclass feat at level 10. So if you like that subclass feat, that's when you definitely want to potentially go to level 10. Level 12 is the least impactful, except for the fact that there's a lot of good feats that you'd want. So the easiest thing to do is multi-class 1 level into fighter, so you can unlock all weapons, shields, and armor. Some people also like going Eldritch Knight, but that means you need to sacrifice 3 levels, and that means that you do not get your level 10 feature. So if you don't care about your level 10 feature, then Eldritch Knight isn't a horrible way to go, or one of the other fighter subclasses. But otherwise, even a 1 level dip in fighter can help a lot. Or because this class can benefit from so many different feats, I wouldn't blame you for just going pure wizard so you can get the 3 feats. Sacrificing 4 levels so you can still get 3 feats in a multi-class is a little bit more questionable, but I guess it just depends how much you care about the high level wizard spells. Alright guys, so that brings us to the end of the wizard guide here. Hope you guys found it helpful. If you did, please make sure to drop a like. Let me know in the comments below thoughts and feedback, greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to see more content from me. As always, thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.